Good morning, Academy55 Premium members. David Khan here on Friday, the 14th of June, 5 to 8 in the morning. As you can see, we have a buy alert, buy signal bubbling up, but the trend line is very much in red. The wave has just been started. So straight away, go to the MT4, make sure you've got your trader system, you've got your 1%, you've got your risk to reward in purple, your lot calc in purple, and with this might be a very early trade, keeping 2 pips away. Gonna lock my there. That's where my stop loss is going to be. Just waiting for the trend line to turn red, green, and then we could be in the trade. Just wait for the trend line to turn green, and then going to be in the trade. There is no red flag news. You should be checking that anyway, but we'll do that in a minute. But because of all the situations come together, we will be reacting off this buy alert and waiting for the trend line to go green. And I'm going to be in the trade. So I'm in the trade now. I may have gone a wee bit early, but it is what it is. Friday morning. We've had a long, well, I say long, but let's just go and have a look. Yeah, this is where we are at the minute. So I'll mark this up on TradingView. We're here. What's going on here? Why is that going like that? There we go. That's where we are. 2 to 1 takes us just below the purple, which is good. The only thing is, I'm a bit, well, I'm not concerned, but it's a shame we had to do that so early. Trend line is green, volume ribbon is green, wave turn. If he was in at 7:30 this morning, congratulations, you would have well got your 2%. So in this case, it's a watching brief. We've got imbalances down here on the 4-hour and down here. This is the lowest. Before that, this is the lowest it had been for quite a considerable amount of time. So I marked that up. Now it's down to there, obviously. But so I'm hoping we got a retrace going to the purple line, where we know price likes to congregate. So that's why we had a buy alert just there. I decided to take it there and then. So, and this is where we are at the minute. As you can see, we've got a green trend line, green volume ribbon. And we're just underneath the purple line, which is good because lots of times we see price going and respecting that purple line before I was deciding to break or bounce and come back down again. So we've got our take profit just in that area. But I'm in the trade now. So whatever happens, happens. If it turns around against us and brings us back down again for a 1% loss, so be it. Or we got a 2% gain. That's the way it is. Whatever, it doesn't. I'm not really concerned about that one way or the other. I look at the overall picture, and the overall picture is looking pretty good as far as I'm concerned. At the minute, I'm 7% up for the month. So it's just like trading. Trading, you got to look at the bigger picture on higher time frames, so to speak. Sometimes with your trading regime, you look at the bigger picture as far as your trading's going. And I'm pretty pleased with the way it's going at the minute. And hopefully, and thanks to these zones, like I say, if you would have caught that on the 5 minute, we were in the sell zone there. So we were looking for sells, although I wouldn't trade the Asian session. So you'll be concentrating on sells, and I mean, all this is no volume. Look, see the size of the candles, no volume, but 7 o'clock opens up there, and you get another sell. So that's good. As far as the zones are concerned, we don't have another zone. Well, we haven't got another buy zone. We haven't got no buy orders, which is a bit of a concern because we're in a buy, but the sell zone is way up there. It could be driving up to collect order blocks for sell zones that are up there. So in some respect, that's quite good. But we're in the trade now, regardless. Well, I am. And we've got a nice, healthy volume ribbon. Trend line is green. We've got imbalances up here that need to be filled at some stage, but nothing too major above that, admittedly. But we've got this purple line, so I'm looking and ever hopeful that we have a retrace to the purple line. And as you can see, my 2% is below that purple line, so that's why we're in the trade. Looking at the bigger picture, also buoyed up by the fact that we have a buy alert on the 5 minute, although we don't obviously trade off the 5 minute. That's a nice signal to have on the 5 minute. And it'll be even better when, I'll just move this out of the way a minute. It'll be even better if price comes up to swallow that parallel and push that down. That's an even stronger signal that indeed we are going to be having a stronger buy. But we're not there yet on the 5 minute. And price will do what it's going to do. So we have to wait and see. But I've got a 4.3 a 4.3 pip stop loss. So this could take a while, or like now between 8 and 9, we do have directional and more volume coming into more volume coming into the market because London's opening. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But here, this is where we are. Drag that one over there like that, and put that down there like that. over there like that. Drag that over a bit. And here we are. Here's the MC4 version. Here's the MC4 version. And here is the trading view version. And this is where we're at. We've got into a bit of consolidation, as you can see, which is not a good sign for any strategy, but oh, right, okay. It's okay, so it's not over till it's over. I've seen these come down before and then go back the way we wanted them to go. Just have to wait and see on that. But it's a one, if it is a loss, it's a 1% loss, no big deal. And I was just going to say, I would rather take sells on the bigger picture because there is no buy zone alert underneath that sell zone that I showed you on the 5-minute. So it may be that we take a sell a little bit later on if this buy doesn't retrace back to the purple line, which I was maybe anticipating it may have done. But now, obviously, the reality is prices moving more towards a sell because we are underneath the purple line, the sell bias on the higher time frames as well. But I was hoping for a bit of a retrace back to the purple line. But this may or may not happen still. It's still in the balance, of course. But if it's a 1% loss, no big deal. We just regroup and go after the next alert, which will be a sell alert anyway. But if we get our 2%, we're done for the day, which is good. We shall see. Nice to see so many people on today. On a Friday morning. Blue skies down here in Cornwall. We had a bit of rain just now. So not only trading, you get a weather forecast as well. Try and give value for money here at Academy 55. But this down here is the lowest it's been for quite a while. If we get up here out the way of this stop loss a bit, I will show you a bit more on the charts. But at the moment, as you can appreciate, we are between stop loss and entry. So things could turn quite quickly for a sell. And I want to be ready for that. So as far as showing you the rest of the chart, I'll do so later on when we get a bit more established with this trade, one way or the other. See that candles come up just to redress that balance on that there. So they do have a condition to have a deeper sell. They've equalized that, and that's the only thing. If it goes higher now, not only will it push that parabolic down again, in underneath the price, but we got more of a confirmation that we may do get a bit of a retrace, at least to this purple line, which would be nice, obviously, because our take profit is where it is. But we are where we are, so let's see what happens. We had a successful 2% yesterday. So everything's going as a average sort of month, which is what we like. We don't like too many surprises. The actual fact, can I? Yeah, good. That's pushed the parabolic side down on the MT4. The MT4 and the trading view aren't aligned perfectly because ftmo do not have the same feed as trading view. So this is a slightly different feed. That's why you're seeing the parabolic side flip there below there, and yet on the trading view version, it's not quite there yet. But as you can see, they are very, very similar. So when you are trading, again, oh, right, okay, it's playing around now, isn't it? Okay, so that's a bit unfortunate. Yep, there we go. Yeah, 41%. So we'll get rid of that for the minute. So 1% down. Right, okay, so we could be possibly committing themselves to get this imbalances. And indeed, we got a sell alert straight away. Like I say, if you look on the 5-minute time frame, we have no buy zones. We've got a sell zone up there. We've got imbalance down there. Imbalance down there. This is all like, hang on, right, okay, so let's go on the, so let's do this. We have a sell alert. I want to keep my 2 pips away, floating, which is there. Now, thanks to Steve's find the other day and his video, I can manipulate MT4 a lot more now. But we've got a sell alert. Wave has turned red. We're just waiting for the green trend line. And then I lock. Right. Okay. Shh. This is where I want to be. There we go. So I've got the red trend line, stop loss on the red trend line. I'm hoping we're going to have enough volume to get quite low now, because we got imbalances up here that need to be filled, and they will be filled eventually, obviously, but we don't know when. So I'm hoping that we're going to get our 2-to-1 before they turn around and sort out all this imbalance here. I'm hoping there's going to be enough commitment and enough volume in the market to be able to do that. And then we can still end the day on a 1% win. which will be good. But it is what it is. A little bit more, please. Another couple of pips will do us. In anticipation of a big turnaround, I am going to put my stop loss to my entry. So I am running risk-free now. He says it didn't work. There. So I'm running risk-free now because I can well see a situation. If we don't get it in this move, the price could turn around and take out all these imbalances before turning back down again. So, and obviously that's beyond our stop loss. So to protect my equity, I'm over 1%. So I've got a lot of wriggle room here. So if it doesn't work out the way I hope to do, at least I've got a risk-free trade running for the rest now. So protecting my equity at all time. So that's why I've done that. So I am running risk-free. And hopefully another pip and a half, and we would have reached our 2-to-1 scenario. A little bit more, please. Just a little bit more. I mean, yeah, it's a wee bit more. I had a 4.3 stop loss, so that's quite a significant target. So bit more of a push. And there we go. So that's good. That's another 2% win. So 1% overall. So what I do is I will get rid of this now. And oh, look, we've gone through the imbalance. Surprise, surprise. So let me just mark this up on a bigger picture so you guys can see how I operate. So we get the short position. We got in, where did we get in? I had a 4.3, yeah, right. Keeps doing that now. I don't know why it does that now. When I click it again, it brings me another one. Move. Right, so indeed, it was down on the trend line, which is there. And I got a 2-to-1. I'll clean this up. That can't be right. Oh, I know why. Because we got underneath, I got a 4.3 stop loss. So that's right there. And so I got in on that candle there. Hang on, 2%. Yeah, that's about right. I'll clean that up properly later on. But to show you guys, you saw the win. So what I do is I go over to my journal that you should all have. This is my journal here. And as you can see, I'm at 7%. I was at 7% before today. So just let me minimize that a minute. So we get the copy the link, bring the journal back up, and there was 2 trades. So I used the same screenshot for both. Paste. They're both on EUR USD. EUR USD. Both 8 to 9 in the morning. Both 8 to 9 in the morning. And it's Friday, so I just dragged that down twice. Now, as you can see, that says Friday, but this one says Saturday. So if you double click there, I get a calendar come up. So it's Friday I want. So it's changed it to Friday. And the first one was a buy and it lost. And the second one was a sell and it won. So I get that was a 1% loss. -1. Oh, sorry, -1. Pressed the wrong thing. -1. But that one was a 2% gain, so I just put a 2 in there. And now, as you can see, so far for the month, I'm on 8%, which is an average month for me at the moment, at this stage. And because we're in the middle of the month, so I've got plenty of time to get what I need for my profit. So that is that. So like as we see, one not so successful trade and 1% win. So I'm 1% up on the day. I'm okay with that. That's fine. I'm done for the day. It's Friday. We've got nice blue sky outside. The sun is shining. I'm going to walk the dog. And you have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. And we'll come back strong again next week. So thanks very much for watching. And speak to you soon. Cheers for now, guys. Bye.